Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a book haul and review. I'm also going to be chewing gum and drinking some Coke. Before we get started, please make sure that you're subscribed, and if you don't mind, please leave it a like. Thank you so much. about, secret tragedy, how she met her husband Peter, and they had their kids, and how they got to the point where she wound up having this secret fling in the backyard, okay? And clearly, at some point, she has to decide, does she want to throw away her happy marriage and pick up with this childhood lover, or does she want to forget about the lover and stay with her husband? What's she gonna do? So, it's a pretty good story. And it's one of these where when you're done reading it, you have to go online and find out what happened. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you spend all this time, you read all these pages, you want to find out what's gonna happen, and then by the last sentence, you don't even know what happened. So you look to the internet. Did you miss something? Are you stupid? What, right? No, it's left kind of hazy at the end. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna tell you. You will be left questioning what really happens. So it's a pretty good book, and I would recommend it. I wouldn't say it's a must read by any means. No, it's not. But it's good. sometimes it's hard to figure out, did you like it or not? Like, you should know, and if you don't know, then you probably didn't like it. So it's about this woman, and I don't even remember her name. What the heck is her name? I literally just finished it like yesterday. Oh, her name is Nellie, okay. And so she had just gotten divorced, and it seems that she is following around her husband's soon-to-be wife. Like he's engaged to somebody else. And what they said on the back is very true. Assume nothing. Everything that you think is going to happen doesn't happen. There are a lot of very surprising twists. You will not see any of them coming. But when you do find out what the twists are, you'll kind of be like, who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, wow, I never would have guessed that, but I don't really care. Like, it's not really interesting. Like, that was my take on it. And I hate to be negative, because I'm sure these people worked very hard on this book. And they were very creative. And they really managed to, pull the wool over your eyes a lot of times. But I didn't like it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. If anyone read this, let me know. And it is kind of lengthy too. Maybe that's why it took so long. Okay, it's 389 pages. Okay, moving on. Then She Was Gone by Elisa Jewell, a New York Times, #1 New York Times bestseller. I think somebody recommended this author to me in my last video, so if you're out there, thanks. I liked this author. So this was a very quick and easy read. Let me read the back. No one ever just disappears. Ellie Mack was the perfect daughter, and then she was gone. 10 years after Ellie's disappearance, her mother, Laurel Mack, is trying to put her life back together when she meets an unexpectedly charming man in a cafe. Before she knows it, she's meeting Floyd's daughters, and his youngest, Poppy, takes Laurel's breath away. Because the eerily precious Poppy is the spitting image of Ellie. And now the unanswered questions she's tried so hard to put to rest begin haunting Laurel anew. Where did Ellie go? Did she run away from home, as the police have long suspected? Or did something more sinister happen? A haunting page-turner of sheer perfection. Then She Was Gone is a gripping and emotionally resonant tale of one mother's quest to uncover the clues she failed to recognize and finally discover the truth of what happened to her daughter. Okay, so police think she ran away for a long time. And obviously it really, really affects this mother's life in a horrible way. It messes with her marriage and her relationship with her. Did she have one other kid or two? I can't remember. But anyway, this book has lots and lots of surprise twists and turns as well. But the main difference between the twists and turns in this book and the other one are that I figured out like every twist and turn before it happened. You know, like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. I mean, they were very interesting twists and turns, but you could definitely predict them based on the information that they gave you. Like, you knew right away what had happened to the missing girl. Like, you knew. Trust me, anyone would know. And just everything, they gave you so much information that it gave away all the surprises. So, that's my only complaint about it. Like, I don't really want to figure this stuff out myself ahead of time. But other than that, I really liked the book. It was super creative. I am always amazed at how creative these stories are. Like, almost all of the books I read, the stories are so good. Sometimes they don't tell them very well, but generally the plot lines are amazing. So I recommend this one. Okay, moving along. The Cape Doctor by E.J. Levy. Good book. A little bit of a historical fiction-ish kind of thing. Do they call this historical fiction? I don't know. Alright, so is this a bestseller? No, it's not a bestseller. Wow. Alright. Let's see here. Beginning in Cork, Ireland, the Cape Doctor recounts Jonathan Mirandus Perry's journey from daughter to son in order to enter medical school and provide for family. But Perry soon embraced the that she wanted to go to medical school. She was very interested in science and, biology and all that. So, they cut her hair, dressed her like a man, and she was pulling it off, and she was, becoming a wonderful, wonderful doctor. And completely stayed away from romance as much as she could, but people were kind of, trying to push it on her. And trying to, constantly set her up with, bring her to, these brothels and stuff. This is way back. I don't know what year it was. Alright, so it's the early 1800s. That's where it kind of starts, I think. So, at some point, see, I'm saying she, I don't know if I should say she or he or what, but it's not about that kind of stuff. Let's not get into that. This isn't any kind of a political type of thing. It's, she's doing this so that she can be a doctor. So anyway, she ultimately does meet someone that she falls in love with. And she has the opportunity to, come clean about who she really is. The man knows at this point, and, he's okay so long as she is willing to, accept that she is a woman, not a man, right? But she wants to be a doctor. She wants to continue to be a doctor. So that is an issue that follows her through her days. Okay. But it is a very, very interesting story. And I think I learned a lot from it. I really did. Okay. One last book. Now this is the book that I ended with last time. It is the book that I had started reading but hadn't finished in my last video, but now I have finished it. So I included it. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Best-selling author, not a bestseller. So, Colleen Hoover, she's written tons of books. She's just pumping out the books constantly. I have no idea how she writes so many books in 1 year. I really have no idea. But she is insanely popular. And the books are generally pretty easy, quick reads. So this belongs to my daughter. And anyway, I will read the back. Even though I read the back last time, I'm sure. After serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, Kenna Rowan returns to the town where it all went wrong, hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter. But the bridges Kenna burned are proving impossible to rebuild. Everyone in her daughter's life is determined to shut Kenna out, no matter how hard she works to prove herself. The only person who hasn't closed the door on her completely is Ledger Ward, a local bar owner and one of the few remaining links to Kenna's daughter. But if anyone were to discover how Ledger is slowly becoming an important part of Kenna's life, both would risk losing the trust of everyone important to them. The two form a connection despite the pressure surrounding them, but as their romance grows, so does the risk. Kenna must find a way to absolve the mistakes of her past in order to build a future out of hope and healing. sad from the beginning right to the end, in my opinion. Because, as it says, she was in prison for 5 years. I just want to make sure I'm not spoiling anything that's not already here. Okay, so I remember saying this last time, right away in the beginning of the book. You find out that she was in prison because she somehow accidentally killed her boyfriend, the father of her child, who she had in prison. Like, she wasn't even aware that she was pregnant when she was arrested, and when she was, when she went to trial and everything. So, I'm not going to tell you how, exactly about the accident, because I don't want to spoil that. But, yeah, so she finishes her 5 years in prison, and she gets out. But everyone in town, hates her, because she killed this, man, her boyfriend. And the child she gave birth to in prison is now with the father's parents. And they have custody. She has no rights to the child whatsoever. Which is really kind of unfair, but whatever. It is what it is. And right from the start, there's no way that this, boyfriend is coming back from the dead, because this is not science fiction or fantasy, right? So that's already very, very, very sad. The whole time, there's a lot about that in here. So it's like she lost, the love of her life, and the little girl never got to have a father, and that's just super sad. And she's closed out of the life of this little girl. And so she meets this guy, Ledger. They mention him. He was the friend of the deceased boyfriend. Okay. She meets him kind of haphazardly. And it's like nobody in town better know that he has befriended her, because she is like the devil to the town, So anyway, it's all about her trying to somehow get back into the life of her little girl. And Ledger is pictured as this